Hello and welcome to another video on Python Essentials. This is Nikhil. So today we're going to take a look at how to print a statement using the format function, right? Format is an inbuilt function used within print. So to begin with, let's take a look at what regular printing looks like, right? We would say the product of A and B is, and at the end of the string, we basically give a comma. We say A times B, right? We'll have to run this first to define A and B. And this basically gives us the string followed by this variable, right? We're basically given an operation here, which is being computed. And you have a couple of elements of this print command being printed next to each other, right? Or one after the other, rather. Okay. So the advantage of having a format is you could print something in the middle of a string, right? In case if we wanted to say product of A is equal to, and then we want to have the value of A. Okay. We could say 6 here, but then what happens when we change these values? We'll have to keep updating constantly each of these numbers. So we just say A is equal to curly braces, which is a placeholder. Same for B. And we give a third placeholder, which is basically for the product. Right? At this point, at the end of inverted commas, we use dot format. And within brackets, we have A, right in this order of the placeholders that we had. We'd be saying A, comma B, comma A times B, or the product, right? So this is what we have within the format brackets. And now we close the print bracket as well. Let's see what we get. There you go. You'll have the values, 3 values, all using the format command. Okay. Now we have to be careful of the order. Just to be clear, had we been subtracting a number? Okay, let's quickly take a look at that. We'd say subtracting B from A. All right, essentially we are trying to get A minus B, in which case we are subtracting B from A, or let's just say gives us placeholder. We have the values over here. All right, and we say dot format. How do we give the order? We would basically have B, comma, A, comma, C. Even though the operation was A minus B, we are specifically stating subtracting B from A gives us C. All right, I think we had not defined C. Anyways, we'll just say A minus B over here. All right. So another way of using format, there's a shortcut available. Let's quickly go through that. We can say print F for format. Once again, format being outside the inverted commas. Product of, once again, we could take this from here. Okay, this is where we close the inverted commas, right? And now that we don't have the format within brackets anymore, we simply specify the variables in the brackets itself. Okay, there you go. Let's run this. And you can see we get the exactly the same result.